In this episode, we'll look at what happens when you bring a family Italian recipe and take it into a Mennonite kitchen. The results are hilarious, yet delicious.
Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of So I Married a Mennonite. We are on location today in Leola, Pennsylvania, where me and Scott's good friend from our Mennonite church named Sam has invited us to come and to do tomato sauce with him. So I had to strike a deal and I said, I will do tomato sauce, but we have to use my mother's recipe. Sam! Samuel! Oh my goodness, you look so farmy right now. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks for having us. Wow, you do all of this in bare feet, I guess?
I'm always barefoot.
Wow, okay. So
Welcome to the garden.
Yes, it's very Mennonite. You know, you have to understand, Sam, when I was growing up in New Jersey, my mother had plastic flowers in the lawn and she'd every couple feet. We didn't have all this like little and that little I don't even know what this is. You have bees, you have flowers, you have another dog. I saw a cat. I see a goat. Good grief, you're running a regular old McDonald had a farm over here. So I see we have the tomatoes for the tomato sauce.
We have lots of tomatoes.
Okay.
Normally I grow about 50 varieties.
Oh, that's it? What a slacker.
I was telling Scott, I lost a lot of them this year.
Why?
So, long story.
All right.
Greenhouse failure.
Rest in peace, tomatoes.
Rest in peace, tomato plants.
Why do you have signs on your tomato cages?
Well, I normally label them with the plant that's in it.
What is a BB?
BB references my binder that has all the tomato plants listed.
You keep a binder for your tomato plants?
Yeah, so I can track how they grew, what died right away. Tomatoes are pretty disease susceptible, so...
You sound very, 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 very smart.
When you grow in this dense environment like this, you got to get stuff that stays alive.
Okay.
Like this one,
Yeah.
underperformer. Probably not going to grow this variety again.
What is the sweetest tomato you have? I want to know.
I have Sun Gold down here.
Sun Gold. Are they like a fruit? Like that level of sweet? More, please. That's delicious. Okay, so what else we have? Kale?
Beets.
Oh,
They're ready to
gross.
be picked. You want
Have
to come
fun.
can beets?
I'll talk to my husband.
Where do you want to pick?
You're the boss, man. I'm just here for fun. Am I allowed to take some home?
Yeah.
Yay. You know, I never buy them because my husband and my son hate them.
Why don't you hold the box and I'll pick?
Excuse me, I think I'm capable of more than just holding the box. All right, can I get that one?
Yes.
I want to feel like I'm, doing stuff. Make this one. Nice. To think that Europe thought these were all poison.
I know.
Are you aware of the connotation that Italian Americans have about tomatoes?
Ooh, what about them?
If there is an attractive woman who has a fiery personality, the guys say, hey, she's a spicy tomato. It's a thing. Ask all the Italians you know. Oh wait, I think that's just me.
Oh, Scott, you got to see this.
Oh no. Oh, I know what you're gonna show him. Hello, kitties.
This is my future wife's tractor. Mine's in the garage.
It's nice.
His and hers.
It's very green tractor. Thank you for sharing that.
It will make amazing wedding photos.
Why do you think your wife is gonna want to have inherited that tractor?
It's a beautiful machine.
But what if she's not like you? What if she doesn't care about your...
I don't know. I guess I'll just have to retrain her.
Oh, wow. Wow, that is not making it on this film because people are going to lose their freaking minds.
So we'll go see
Joe.
the big tractor. That's the big tractor.
Oh, yes, yes. This is like the godfather of the... And you just ride this around for fun?
I farmed with this one.
No, I mean now.
Now? Yeah, it's basically a toy. Dude, this is the discipliner.
Spare the rod, spoil the...
Mom wouldn't
What's
even have to
going
get
on
close
here?
with that wooden spoon. I know. You'd have to run really fast.
So there's something very different, Italian sauce versus Mennonite tomato sauce. First of all, Italian sauce uses a lot of pork. So I'm Sicilian Italian, and my mother has often talked about the need for pork in the sauce. This is very important. It has to be slow cooked. You have to really, really take your time with the pork, and then after that, you have to let it simmer with the spices. Today, we are using pork sausage from Zimmerman's Custom Butcher Shop, which I must tell you is our local old order Mennonite butcher shop. Mennonites like to use a sweetener in their sauce. And what would that sweetener be, Sam?
Sugar?
Brown sugar. Brown sugar. It's a sin. You can't put brown sugar, people, in your Italian sauce.
You put brown sugar in everything.
I know. I don't get it, really. And salt. Salt is the spice of the Mennonites. It's the Mennonite spice, which
no,
is
that's
weird.
brown butter.
That too. Butter is like a gravy here. But anyway, the other difference between Italian sauce and Mennonite sauce is that there is a super secret beverage. But this is De Notte. De Notte is an Italian wine that is excellent for making homemade sauce. And it gives it that tang, that taste. And the De Notte, it actually takes the bite off of the tartness of the tomatoes. So here we go. You ready? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good. Mix it fast before it evaporates. Hurry. No pressure. You're doing good, Sam. And then this is fresh rosemary. I stole it from Elva's herb garden. We use a lot of herbs for the B&B. Yeah, don't tell Elva. We make a lot of quiche for the bed and breakfast, so we have a ginormous amount of rosemary. So I took a ton. See it? So fragrant.
It is fragrant.
Isn't it?
It smells great in here.
So good. Yes, I feel bad for everyone who's not eating tonight with us. So Sam, how many years have you been making tomato sauce? And who taught you how?
I don't remember the first time making tomato sauce. We
Really?
started with applesauce.
Who is we?
Like my cousins and sister and I in this kitchen.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is kind of like an ancestral home.
Sure.
Do you have crushed garlic or minced garlic? Fresh garlic of any kind?
I have fresh garlic and I have homegrown garlic.
Yes. But we have to actually
I told you it's fresh garlic.
that's going to be work. This is what I want, minced garlic. You never too much garlic. Babe, get this close up. This is Italian sauce, Sam. There's never too much garlic.
Where's the butter?
Ew, gross. Don't offend me.
I put a stick of butter in the sauce. At least one stick, maybe two.
Why would you do that? I thought this was my mother's recipe. Are you joking right now?
I'm not joking.
You put butter in this?
Yeah.
Can I drink this wine in your house? Are you serious? Why would you put butter in the sauce?
Because my recipe calls for a couple sticks of butter.
This is my recipe. That was our agreement, Sam.
Now this is a German-Italian recipe.
This is
That's right.
No,
This is fusion.
I was
cuisine
deceived by you.
Fusion cuisine is really high end right now.
No way. Sam, it's called olive oil. This is what you put.
Do you know what I use this for? Do you know I have olive
this
oil?
is not. This is so many calories now.
Do you know
And
what I do with
butter?
this? I put it on my dog's food to help with her coat.
Here, I need to.
Should I be doing something with this pork too?
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot.
Okay, but this is part of our issue.
What?
Try this. Seriously.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, Maron.
Ooh. So I was worried that I picked the wrong peppers because my labels wore off all my plants this year. I'm having a bad gardening year.
I'm sorry.
I think there's some hot peppers in that.
It's got a little action. Did you put salt and pepper in? Ground salt and pepper?
No.
Okay. So what did you put in
I
this?
only put the butter in
travesty?
because it was starting to bubble weird and the butter makes that stop.
Yes, it's called olive oil. Oh my gosh, this is I don't understand.
You're complaining about butter, and we're gonna put all this fatty pork in.
Yes, this is meant to be. So right now we are putting in crushed pepper. I'm not going to do too much of this because I can taste. What kind of pepper did you use?
I thought they were banana peppers, but then my fingers were burning an hour after I cut them up, and I was like, that definitely wasn't a banana pepper. Like, they burned for a full day and a half.
Really? So how much am I getting out of this deal?
Well, we'll fill this pot, and then you just take the whole pot.
Yeah, love it. Can you keep the butter in that one though? Are you going to freeze some of this?
No, I don't freeze. I can. That's why I don't want the pork.
I think we should can some of this. Why should we be afraid to can it? What are
You're supposed to follow instructions when you do that.
We're following it. We're following a time-honored Anselmo Ratti tradition.
Are you gonna put this meat in here soon?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you, man.
Is it done?
Yeah, it's done enough.
It doesn't look cooked.
It's good. Remember, we're gonna cook it in this too. Ooh, crap. I'm a messy cook. You seem very strategic in your methodology.
Do you see my kitchen?
Yes.
It's supposed to look like nobody ever cooks in.
I know, I see it. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Look, this is, you're a train wreck.
That was a train wreck.
Where's your dog? Can your dog eat this?
Sophie.
Sophie! Here's Sophie. Hi! Which one's Sophie? Yay, Sophie's! Go ahead, have that. Go ahead, little bandana girl. Where do you get that milk? Yo.
What?
I poured you a little experiment so you could try de notte.
This is my milk with cream.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, okay. Oh, that smells good, huh?
That does smell
good.
good.
The vino coming up, the garlic, hey. Okay, so I have some questions, Sam. They require utmost transparency because it's just you and me in this kitchen. You're very proud to be Mennonite, right? Is that a fair statement?
I think that's a fair statement.
Okay. Like, how proud?
Well, considering we're not supposed to be proud at all, I probably shouldn't answer that question.
What does a modern day millennial Mennonite man's real, like, ideal Mennonite woman look like? Does she wear dresses? Does she wear a covering? Does she go to college? Does she stay at home? How many babies does she have? Like, what does the traditional Mennonite millennial man look for in a Lancaster County Mennonite wife? This is a reasonable question. No, it is. Wouldn't you agree?
I feel like any way I answer this question is going to go poorly. I think education has become a lot more important, and like ability to have intellectual conversation. Although they also need to be able to talk about corn crop with me.
Okay, why?
When have you not been in a Mennonite conversation where we don't talk about crops?
Yeah, you have a point. It's stimulating.
It is stimulating.
It is not stimulating. But the education piece I can get. I mean, that...
I don't know. I have always wanted to move out of here onto a farm.
I see that.
So a woman who would tolerate that, not necessarily have to participate in everything.
A woman who can tolerate living on a farm, they are a rare and special breed of woman. Never too much garlic.
You are using so much garlic.
I know.
I'm never going to get a woman if I stop eating this much garlic. The pieces of the culture that I really appreciate are like simple living, right? I grow and make my own tomato sauce. And
is that unusual for a Mennonite millennial man? Like, do you have friends?
They're all married.
They're all married?
Yeah.
So are you saying they do it with their wives or they don't do it at all?
They don't do it at all.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Why?
Their mothers and wives do it for them.
So why is it important to you to do this?
I don't know. I love, like, knowing where my food comes from. The commercial food system is producing low quality, cheap food. You can respect that.
I do.
So
But I perceive it from a different vantage point than you do.
Probably.
I mostly value cultural food to my representative culture. So you're kind of the same in that way, you know?
So I think just, also recognizing that, like, we live in a largely consumerist culture and attempting to be anti-consumerist, right? So, like, you will see no Target artwork around this household. everything is...
Yeah, you have good artwork too. Like it's authentic, it's
all
local, very local.
It's all done by local artists that I bought directly from.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's very intentional, like you're...
Yeah. I think his whole life is intentional. How he does his life, who he associates with. It's a miracle you tolerate me because you really have chosen to surround. That was funny? That was funny? Whatever. You are a very good example of a person who surrounds himself with people of like mind.
I don't know if I would say that.
Really?
Yeah, like...
Look at the job that you work with ex-Amish and Amish people. Look at the church. You attend a Mennonite church. Look at your volunteerism, agriculture, and working with Amish and Mennonites, which is
but
how we connected.
I would say my mind is very different from them. I would probably tend to be much more progressive on certain issues than
like
the conservative church. Like healthcare. It's probably an easy one.
Yeah.
Right?
I see.
Like I don't know. The thing that I appreciate about the Plain community is that for itself, it does a fairly decent job of taking care of people. Right? I think that's like a goal in most things in my life that I would align with.
That makes sense.
The methodology of getting there is probably very different because I'm not Plain.
Do you wish you were a Plain Mennonite?
No.
I'd like to challenge you.
I think I am, I mean this in the nicest way possible, I'm probably a little bit too intellectual.
Ooh. That's fair. So what I'm hearing you say is that you have more of a expanded worldview
Yeah. I think
than
that's
maybe
fair.
some of the more conservative people out there. But what do you do? Can we pour this in?
Yeah.
This is fascinating, this conversation, because I really see what you're saying. I had never really thought about it, though. Do you have tomato paste? Because your butter is screwing this up. Look at it.
That's your oil that you poured in.
I know, but the oil is meant to be in there. Sorry. The oil is meant to be. The butter is against God. Sorry. The butter is
It's
not.
fine. You don't need to.
My ancestors, the graves all just flipped, and they're all saying the Hail Mary for us.
I have an uncontrollable desire to clean my stove right now.
Well, your OCD needs to calm down.
Well, I just go.
I told you. You didn't believe me. You said, oh, it's probably like mine. Whatever. I was offended and decided to challenge you to this. This is some good stuff, huh? Cheers.
You start like cooking pasta.
If you want to eat dinner, yeah.
So we need another pot.
Yeah. We need hot water in the pot.
How big of a pot?
And olive oil, not butter.
Brown
Look.
butter noodles.
Brown butter noodles.
Guys, I'm
Do you
trying
know,
not to have
I
a
was
heart
at
attack.
Yoder's the other night, and I literally had an entire plate of brown butter noodles.
And that was it.
That was the only thing on the plate.
Were you alone? I hope so.
No.
Oh my God. Were you with Mennonites?
I mean, it was. I was the only person there who
drove.
That's actually probably an accurate statement because they were all waiting for their drivers afterwards.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Oh wow.
Is this a big enough pot, or do I need a bigger pot?
No, that's good. Everything except the butter that Sam dumped in, to my knowledge, you did not put any brown sugar in this, right?
No sugar.
Oh gosh. What else did you put in this? You dumped tomatoes and butter in it?
I did put a little bit of garlic in, but apparently not enough, according to you. Hey, I cut up 110 pounds of tomatoes the other day.
For this?
For this.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
I gotta wait till
Gorilla.
it hot.
Now look, do you know how to make, oh my gosh, you don't know how to make pasta, do you? You don't know how to boil pasta? Okay, first, you take the water. Is the water cold?
No, it's hot. You told me to put warm water in it.
No, we're gonna make it warm and then make it hot. Okay, whatever. Then you're gonna take the olive oil and we're gonna do this. All right, very good. Then we're gonna take salt. Okay, do about 50. 50 clicks. See, because you wanna taste the salt in the pasta, Sam. Also, this is
burning plastic.
This is, I do too. What is that?
Oh, we're burning the handles on this pot.
Oh my God. So now we have fresh basil, fresh rosemary, we have garlic, we have thyme, maybe not enough garlic.
Tastes like pork.
Too much?
I don't know. Probably could use more garlic.
I can taste those peppers that you dumped in.
Actually, that's another reason I added the butter in defense of my butter.
No, I don't want to hear anything. Your butter was a bad idea.
Because
I'm offended,
dairy,
and I really, no.
Dairy cuts the heat of peppers.
Sam, no. It's not working.
It's science.
No. It's...
Another example of how I'm Mennonite.
You save your bags, wash them out,
My mother washes all of our freezer bags. This bag is probably...
Do you flip it inside out?
No, normally there's like a clothing line hanging above my sink that my mother like clips them to.
Oh, wow.
My mother hangs paper towels over the spigot
Elva
to like
does this.
let them dry so she can use them again. I'm like, Mom, I think I've reached a point in my life where like I can replace the paper towel every time.
So my mother recently gave me a gift, and it was wrapped in pretty paper, and it was very nice. And I opened it up, and it is little tiny containers that are glass with a Tupperware lid.
Oh yeah, I use those.
Okay, so the reason why is because she is incredibly horrified at my use of old Cool Whip containers. Horrified. And she won't eat anything that I have in the Cool Whip container because she says it's unsanitary. I said, Mom, this is a Mennonite thing. You have to save your Cool Whip containers, put them in the dishwasher, kill the germs, and then you can utilize them again. Horrified. So now I receive, in regular intervals, birthday, Christmas, Easter, Italian American Day, I get containers that are glass. And this is a big problem because I am a fan of the Cool Whip container. This is a Cool Whip. No,
well, this is
a
butter dish.
Butter, oh my God.
But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my Tupperware for work.
Okay, so my plan is to give some of this sauce to my mother tomorrow. Nothing would make me happier than if you have a Cool Whip container.
What about an ice cream dish?
He needs an ice cream dish. Let me see it and I will, no, it's too big. I'm not giving her that much because I'm greedy. What else do you have? Come on, Sam. Deliver. Deliver, Sam.
An Oregon Dairy quart container? A used ketchup dish?
Possibly. Oh, yep. Sorry. That was a giant piece of rosemary.
Yes, it was. My mouth now tastes like a Christmas tree.
That was a good one. I'm not sure. I guess I can do ground pepper.
I'm pretty sure you don't. Maybe your like Mennonitism is ruining your ability to make this recipe.
I beg your pardon.
Well, because your mom was like, you're Italian, you'll be able to taste it. I'm wondering if that's like, that ship has sailed.
Oh, wow. Let me inform you.
I mean, if all you can taste is the butter, that's pretty Mennonite-y.
I taste garlic because I am the queen of garlic.
When do we put the noodles in?
When it's boiling, it has to be a rolling boil. Oh my gosh, you don't know how to cook pasta. No, all the way. If it's not at a rolling boil, you don't want to stick the pasta.
It'll get there.
Are you telling me you've never boiled pasta before, ever, in your life?
Probably not. My mother cooks for me 3 times a week. I have her on payroll.
Oh my God. You're a man in your 30s. You're telling me you hire your mother?
I would rather go to accounting for an hour in the morning and then pay mom.
You are a financial wizard.
So
getting back to the whole woman
that's
thing.
That's why I have 3 jobs.
All right. So as you were saying, I hope you pay her well, by the way. No slave wages. See, this is called a rolling boil. This is an Italian style pasta. And this is, see how nice that boil is? See how it's coming out? It's mad. Now this is the time. This is when we put it in. So we take the Barilla. You only have to cook it for 6 minutes, okay? Excuse yourself. All right, so this, what we're gonna do, even though some of the people watching are gonna be mad at me, I split it in half and then I sprinkle it. See that?
I thought you're never supposed to split it. I know.
Because they're gonna tell me to dump it in. Don't offend. Don't offend. Don't do it.
Are you doing that whole thing?
This? Yeah, that way you have leftovers.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to cook tomorrow, right? So this says here, 6 to 7 minutes. Do you know what this means?
Al dente?
Do you know what it means?
Slightly hard?
Yes, I'll take it. It is almost cooked, but not quite. So what happens is the pasta has a bite, and you can taste the semolina, the durum wheat, and it gives it a nice texture. I want to tell our viewers that this is your fault.
No, my kitchen has never been this destroyed.
They need to know that this train wreck is your problem.
That is not my problem. My mother and I can in this kitchen, and it has never looked like this.
Never?
No, she follows me around with like a rag while we're, and like wipes up as we go.
I'm a very messy person. Before I serve dinner, I wipe everything down so that it's easier for the boys to put stuff in the dishwasher and clean up. You don't have any good Italian bread?
No.
How do you live? All right, what do you have for I got a nice pesto. What do you got? You got a cracker?
I have honey wheat bread.
Oh my gosh, no. This is all like plain sticky buns and cheddar cheese bread. I can live with this.
That's actually pretty good.
I believe it. Hey, what we'll do is we'll do a nice, this is a nice cucina amore artichoke lemon pesto. So what we'll do is we'll cut this, we'll have it with our pasta dinner, and then we'll dip it.
Okay.
We'll dip it like men. It's really good. It says reduced because somebody bought it 2 days old.
No, so Mom and I go every Saturday at 4 o'clock to Bird and Hand Bake Shop because
You're a very consistent man.
They are not open on Sundays. And so at 4 o'clock Saturdays, they mark stuff down.
Really?
Yeah, and it's all the locals flood in right before it closes.
I want to say something about this whole conversation. You realize that you bragging about getting bread at a discount. It is the most Mennonite thing ever, and I'm telling you right now, when I was growing up, if my mother got the Italian bread at the day old, she would rip the sticker off before she would bring it, let alone mention it to guests. I'm serious, this is a thing. I know. We need a strainer, hurry.
Oh my gosh, hurry. I need more heads up than hurry.
The pasta's ready. Also, do you want me to set this table? Also,
are we eating inside or are we gonna eat outside?
Wherever you want, but we still need.
Nice out.
We gotta eat it with something. Here, let's put it over here. Do you have a grater? Because I got some nice Asiago and I have some good Parmesan. Imported from the mother country.
I got you your strainer. What else am I getting you? A grater.
Do you own a grater?
Yes. This is a fairly high-class establishment. I have very nice kitchen utensils.
You do. Actually, your kitchen is more equipped than mine.
And turn it down.
Oh, you know what? This is not gonna be a good dinner. I'm very upset. I need a fork.
It'll be fine. You were about ready to strain it anyway. Just take it off.
But it has to be perfect. You don't understand the art of al dente. Oh, it's totally done. Oh, hot. What do you have? Oh my gosh, Pennsylvania Dutch quilted. Oh my Madonna. Okay, here we go. Focus, focus. Don't hurt yourself. Good job. Okay, we still need that pot. And also, you're gonna set a fire on your gas stove. Okay, now we gotta do cold water. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this nice Italian pasta, not to be confused with that over there.
Don't you want like something that's gonna scoop it more than
we can, but
a third of an ounce at a time?
Look, this is an art form. This is not about rushing. This isn't about function now. This is about the purpose. And the purpose is, you know what we're doing right now?
No.
So what we're doing here is we're softening up the pasta after we run it under cold water, because it's very important to stop it from cooking. Oh, and also we have to shut this off because we will die. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some olive oil because that is the water of life. The water of life
I really
is-
like olives.
You know what? Nobody cares. Here's what's important. Oh man. Oh, those are nice plates.
These are a garage sale find.
Don't brag, Sam. You're bragging about your cheapness. Nobody does this outside of the Mennonites. I'm serious. This is not okay for me.
$10 for a whole set.
Oh my God. All right. So here we go. We got this. Now, your bread, are we cutting it? What are we doing?
I'm just stressing about the state of my kitchen currently.
Okay. So this pasta is done. We got the Asiago, softer. We got the Parmigiana. This is the Regina Parmigiana, molto bene. And we're gonna grate it up real nice. Poor Sam, he's gonna watch this episode and be horrified at his kitchen. That's all he's gonna see.
That people have seen my kitchen in this state.
You can blame it all on me, I don't really care. I don't care enough. What I care about is having fun and making good memories and also making superior sauce. All right, who's eating this? Seriously.
You dish yourself up first,
Guys,
queen.
you have to hurry. You can't screw around with pasta. Seriously. Honest to God. It's like a sin. Here we go, spouse. Come on, let's go. Hey, thanks so much for watching this episode of So I Married a Mennonite. If you enjoyed this episode, would you please give us a like and a thumbs up? Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.